Greetings, everybody. I am Lobo, and welcome to Luna. This is episode 207 of my Minecraft survival series, and today what I want to do is something that I've been wanting to do for a while, but kept telling myself it's not prudent at this juncture to do this thing. Well, today, you know what, we're just going to go ahead and do it. You see, I've been wanting to deepen the waters around Luna, and I mean, we have started deepening the waters around Luna. We did a little bit at the Fairy Terminal right here, a little bit over at Enchantry Island off in the distance, but there's much more of this that does need to be done, and I've been kind of holding back on it because I was thinking, you know, it's smarter not to mine out thousands and thousands of blocks if we don't have anywhere to put them, if they're just going to go into these masses of unorganized chests. You know, it'd be smarter to wait for the storage system to be upgraded, but you know, this does need to be done, and I really have been wanting to get back to it, so I think I'm just going to go ahead and do it. You know, I'm just going to go ahead and do it. And who knows, maybe we can justify this, because, you know, we are definitely going to get at least a little bit of incidental iron out of the deal, which, as you know, is the best kind of iron. Now, obviously, we're not going to be deepening all the waters around Luna. That's going to be an ongoing project that's probably honestly going to take me years to actually do. Much like how getting rid of the land surrounding Luna has taken me years so far, and we're not even done with that, right? But, you know, it's never going to get done if we don't start putting some dents in it occasionally, and today, well, I'm looking to at least put a little dent in it. You should be happy. I'm going to give you more room to swim around. You think people will be happy with bigger accommodations. But no, you're just never satisfied, are you? Never satisfied. That's fine. You see what happens? I don't want this. No, you get away from my friend. You get away from that robot. You stay away from him. Didi, defend yourself. Didi, we're definitely gonna have to talk to Wolfred about programming some, exceptions into that pacifist protocol of yours, Didi. You okay?
I am fine.
Okay, well, at this point, we got Didi over here. Why don't we just go ahead and put on a little bit of music and get to work? We got plenty of it to do. Welcome back, everybody. So now we've got at least some of the waters around Luna a little bit deeper, which is good. You know, it's progress, right? That's progress. Now, don't you worry about the seafloor. We will eventually come back in here and dress that up a little bit. Same thing with the docks. You know, we'll eventually come back in and make these actually make contact with that seafloor. And the shore here, that's going to be a more gradual descent towards the seafloor. We'll take care of all that stuff eventually. The reason why we have so many rough edges is just so we can make sure this is all water source blocks. That way we can waterlog whatever we need to when that time comes, right? And dressing up everything, that'll probably be something that takes place after we get the majority of Luna's waters deepened. Which, you know, it's going to take a while, but I think it'd be better to tackle all that stuff at once. What is that more corruption over here? A couple episodes back, we saw a little bit of corruption in this, this natural structure over here. Is there now more of it? Or was that already there? Hi, listen, listen, okay, here's the thing. I'm trying to see something, and it's broad daylight. Why are you out here anyway? Is that new? You know what? I'm sure it's nothing, right? I'm sure it's nothing. But yeah, land carved out. Woo, deepened waters, all that stuff under the sea. And you know what? Before I forget, we did add some, you know, additional unwelcome chests to our masses of unorganized chests over here. Starting with this row right here. So this is the last one I did right here. And obviously we're filling in every other column. So this column right here is also new from today, and then however far down. And as far as incidental resources go, we did get a pretty good amount of incidental iron out of the deal. And incidental iron is that iron that we weren't even trying to get. We just happened to get it as we were doing our work for today, which is awesome. That's really going to contribute to the storage system. So I am happy that we did this. In fact, it would be smarter to do more of this as we build up to the storage system. But as you can see, we went through a pretty good amount of picks doing this. That's why we're just taking this a section at a time, right? Section at a time. Yeah, that covers pretty much everything, aside from that corruption. Nothing to worry about, right? It might be something we need to worry about. All right, this is something we definitely need to talk to Book Lady about. They've got to be back by now, right? It's been weeks since the last time I checked in on them. Hey, Watchdog! Book Lady, y'all around? Hey, have you guys seen Watchdog or the Book Lady whose name I don't know anywhere around here? No? Nobody's been here at all? What have you guys been doing here then? You're right, that's a silly question. Hey, you haven't checked upstairs, have you? Nah, of course you haven't, of course you haven't. You know, I'm gonna go look up there, but if you see them, please let them know I stopped by, okay? Just tell them it's important, okay? Really important. Hey, Watchdog! Book Lady, you around? I don't mean to, you know, impose on you guys. I know you got, like, apprenticing, enchantry, like, matters that you need to tend to, but this is urgent. We need to talk. There's potentially a corruption situation that we're going to need to discuss, and I feel like it's very important that we do so in a timely manner. Oh, Book Lady. Hey. Okay, great. You changed clothes. Hey, we need to talk about... Oh, sorry, I thought you were someone else.
Oh, wow, it's you. Oh, I've heard of you and your many deeds. But to actually see you in person, it's even worse than I could have ever imagined.
Excuse me?
You see, I told revered Enchantress Arcana that we should just kill you to prevent you from causing any more trouble. She is just so merciful.
Revered Enchantress... You mean the Book Lady?
Such insolence! Oh, it's just as the revered Enchantress described. Oh, it's taking everything in me to abide by her wishes. She's just so wise. I must persevere.
Yes. Please do. Please persevere. I'm gonna go ahead and go. You know, if you see her, could you tell her I stopped by though? I mean, because we do have some important matters we need to discuss, okay? So it's been great. It's been a ton of fun to... Hi.
I'd really recommend you watch your step. Accidents happen all the time.
Noted. Noted. Very much noted. Very much noted. Okay, well, it's been great to meet you. And, yeah, I need to go. I have places I need to be. Come on! What in the world? What is going on right now? I mean, really? What is going on right now? Who was that? I mean, obviously she was a member of the Enchantry, right? Obviously she was a member of the Enchantry, but she seemed way too cheery and also very mean. I don't know. And why are there people over there at the Enchantry plotting my demise? What'd I ever do to anybody? I mean, there was the whole trapping them in a different dimension thing, but I brought them back. I think they'd be grateful for that at least. I just want to put my horsies away and build stuff. That's all I want to do. I just want to bring my horsies over here to the stable, and I want to build stuff. Is that so much to ask? It's like the world's been flipped on its head, you know? It's like everything's backwards. For some reason, I feel safer over here in Wolfen's Laboratories quarantine district than I do elsewhere around Luna. Who'da thunk, right? Certainly not me. Certainly not before recent events transpired. And what's going on in this city that's making everything go crazy? I don't even understand. You know, my adventuring days are done. As I said, I just want to relax. That's why we build farms and stuff like that, so I don't actually have to go out and do stuff. So I can just sit here and build and have a good time. But no, corruption and plotting and whatever else is going on here. It's not a good time. It's not a good time. It's too much. It's too much. All right, horsies, you enjoy your nice, simple, calm life over here. Get something to eat, please. Please eat something. Yeah, good. Get that hay bale right there. That's good for you. Nutritious. Man, this city's gone crazy. You know what? I think I'm just going to hang out over here in the quarantine district and relax for a little bit, okay? I realize we never really gave our Warped and Crimson farms a good, like, actual, full-on test run. So maybe I can do that. Maybe we can go ahead and, just give our basalt generator a good test run as well. Also, I need to mend up some tools. Yeah, that'll be nice and relaxing. Good way to calm down. Welcome back, everybody, and oh man, I needed that, I needed that. I needed to spend a little bit of quality time with the villagers, mend up my tools over here, and I'm feeling much, much better at this point. We also implemented some minor changes at our new farms that we created, our Basalt Farm and our Crimson and Warp farms over here, and those are actually working pretty well. I'm actually fairly happy with those. And also, I got to thinking that maybe since nobody else is around, since the revered Enchantress Arcana can't be bothered to address this corruption issue, maybe I'll take it upon myself to do a little bit of digging and just figure out how deep the corruption actually goes. So, I mean, as we all know by now, corruption is dangerous, right? You don't want to just, go in and handle corruption willy-nilly. We need to make sure this area is safe. So I think a logical first step would be to make sure we get plenty of work lighting in here so we can see what we're doing. Ow! Really? What, you back for more? Thought I handled you earlier. Ridiculous. It's like Skeleton Central over here. Nope. This is a problem I'm resolving right now. I'm gonna figure out this corruption that's drawing you guys over here, and we're gonna rid this place of it. You hear me? Oh, come on, man. I just want to put my lights up. You'll be able to see better if I get my lights up. There's some incentive for you. I don't even know how you see me now. Y'all don't have eyeballs. Never ends, does it? Never ends. That's fine. No! Holy crap. You know, I'm sure there's somebody out there that's asking themselves right now, hey, why isn't Lobo just sleeping through the night? Putting all this stuff together in the daytime. That seems like it'd be a lot easier. Well, that would in fact be a lot easier, but here's the thing. Right now, we need to determine where the dangerous places around here are, and, you know, what better way to determine which places are dangerous than to actually see where you're in danger. You know, just put yourself in danger, then you know that's a dangerous spot. It's a little kernel of wisdom for you. And we can't forget this. Definitely don't want to have another creeper on my platform situation. All right, so I got some supplies for our excavation, and we do have the work site fairly well lit at this point. So that way we can actually see what we're doing here, because this is probably going to be, I'm going to try to be thorough with this, you know? It's probably going to be a pretty long process because we want to discover where all the corruption is and get it removed. Hopefully it hasn't gone too deep into this place. So, I mean, I guess now we just start digging around. Wow, we came across that pretty quick, okay. Well, I mean, how widespread is this stuff then? Maybe we'll check over here, right? And are you kidding me? There's even more corruption over here. This could be potentially bad.
Analysis of these corruption samples reveals a significant amount of sulfur, consistent with samples taken from the netherworm. There appears to be a high concentration of corruption in this area. In order to gauge the severity of the corruption and its potential to spread, I suggest we fully excavate the site for further, more in-depth study.
Yeah, that's exactly what I was thinking, Dee Dee. You know, great minds think alike. You know, I was thinking that exact same thing, word for word, in fact. Yeah, we'll like study it, and we'll get samples, and maybe we'll bring them over to Wolfred, and then maybe Wolfred can tell us what's going on here since nobody else seems to want to. Yeah, and we'll fix it. We'll fix it all by ourselves, and the Enchantress will stop being mean to me. All right, well, we got our plan. We're going to go ahead and excavate this site, figure out where all the corruption is, and then we're going to get samples and study and do all that stuff Dee Dee said, and then we're just going to destroy it. So, yeah, let's go ahead and put on some music. Get to work. Welcome back, everybody. Now, brace yourself, because I've discovered something unfortunate. Turns out the corruption is a little bit more widespread than we originally thought. In fact, it takes up a pretty significant amount of this formation right here, and I think we may have found the source of it as well. This is so much worse than I originally thought it would be. Like, I don't know what its potential for spread is. I don't know if it's going to continue to spread, or if it started like this, or if this is like what's happened since I've ignored the problem for so long. I don't know, but this is bad. This is very bad. And it all seems to be stemming from this interdimensional gateway right here, which, I mean, obviously we're getting corruption from the other side of the gateway coming into this world. What's on the other side of the gateway? I don't know. I'm not sure I want to know. But I have an idea of what might have caused the gateway to appear here. Judging by the size of it, it's roughly the size of the Netherworm, right? So if this is where the Netherworm originated and it kind of made its way down through here over towards the Wormtail site and back around to Wolfen's Labs, I mean, that could explain its path, and this could explain where it came from. Now, obviously, I can't say that for certain. I mean, excavation of this area specifically will be required before we can determine if the corruption goes that way, but it seems likely, right? It seems likely. I was not expecting this. This kind of ruins my entire landscape that I was going for over here in Luna, but you know what? Sometimes bad things happen, and this is a very bad thing that's happened here. And I really hope it doesn't get any worse. She better be home. I really need to talk to her. Like the book lady or revered Enchantress Arcana, she's the one that summoned the Netherworm into this world, right? She's the one that needs to deal with this. I'm not going into the village. No, we're gonna leave the village alone. Revered Enchantress Arcana, we really need to speak. I'm on fire. Okay, I can't get out. Hold on. We're fine. We're fine. I'm not fine. I'm on fire still. Hold on. I didn't put myself out. I can't see. Where's the water? There's the water. Guys, if we could keep this between us, I would really, really appreciate that.
Your secret's safe with me.
I should go.
Yes, you really should. Bye-bye now.
Bye. Guys, if you see the Revered Enchantress, please remember what I told you earlier. It's really important. Alright, well, I guess that's going to have to do it for us today, guys. Hopefully we'll figure out what's going on with all this corruption sooner or later, maybe eventually, but, you know, I hope you guys enjoyed this episode at least. If you did, please feel free to hit that little thumbs up button. That would mean a whole lot to me. And if you want to see more, please remember to subscribe, but as always, I just want to thank you guys for hanging out with me today. I deeply appreciate it. And until next time, I am Lobo, and I will see you guys later.
Da 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 da. Wanna kill the builder, but I can't because the revered enchantress asked me not to. But I want to so bad.